As the children of Israel settled into the new land, each tribe was apportioned an area to live in. The Levites, however, were not allocated any territory, for their inheritance was their responsibilities in the tabernacle services. But they were given 48 cities, 6 of which were unique and had a special purpose. These were the cities of refuge, and they played an important role in the judiciary system in early Israel. The Levites would establish and maintain these cities and preside over them as the judicial authorities. These cities were to be divided evenly, with 3 on each side of the River Jordan. The purpose of these cities was to provide refuge in a disputed case for anyone where manslaughter occurred. If someone committed intentional murder, then this wouldn't cover them. They still had to pay the price for their crimes. But if someone died at the hand of another and it wasn't intentional, or it was an accident, then the accused could find refuge in one of these cities. The names of the city were Kades, located in Naphtali; Shechem, located in West Manasseh; Hevron, located in Judah; Golan, located in East Manasseh; Ramot-Gilead in Gad; and Bezer in Reuben. The roads to the city of refuge needed to be well maintained to provide a smooth passage for the fugitives, and the signposts along the way needed to be well marked, bearing the words Miklat, or refuge. If someone was running to the city of refuge and they were being chased, and they needed to know which direction to take, they had to be able to read the sign very quickly. Once the perpetrator arrived at the gates of the city, they were to plead their case to the elders of the city, who would then admit them and offer them asylum. If someone came to the gates demanding the blood of the accused, the elders of the city were not allowed to give them up. They were protected inside the city. The offender would live in the city until their trial before a gathered assembly. If the high priest ruled in their favor, then they could stay in the city and live there until the death of the high priest, after which they could return to their home. They were safe as long as they stayed within the confines of the city. If they left the city and the one who sought revenge found them, then they could kill them without being guilty of murder. This provision of refuge for offenders meant the judicial system had a blend of justice and mercy. This is an example for us today of a deeper spiritual lesson. We are to find refuge in the salvation that Jesus offers to us. As long as our lives are hid in Christ, then we are free from any condemnation that comes our way. Jesus covers our unrighteous lives with his righteousness as long as our hearts are surrendered to him. May you find forgiveness, assurance, and refuge in Jesus today.